What's up, guys? You're watching Jameboy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Shock the Monkey by Peter Gabriel. This was suggested by a patron, so you know how to check it out. It's been a while since I checked out Peter Gabriel. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video. Man, very unique song from Peter Gabriel. I don't think I've heard anything quite like this from him before. This song was ultra funky, definitely had an 80s feel to it. The bass line was definitely stand out here, definitely made you want to get up and move. I love the other guitars I was hearing in there, but there were also a variety of sounds on this one, I think coming from a synthesizer. They really kept you on your toes, and the drums were thunderous on this one. The beat in general was just hard hitting, honestly just super fun. I also really enjoyed Peter's vocals on this one. Like I said earlier, this is a different style that I'm hearing from him. Some of my favorite parts on this song was just him hitting the high notes throughout, just really catchy stuff. The way this song changed up was also cool. Like a lot of parts were super intense, but then they would drop the drums out and just kind of change up the vibe a bit. So it was definitely dynamic as well. Now let's check out the lyrics on this song. He said, "Cover me when I run, cover me through the fire. Something knocked me out of the trees. Now I'm on my knees. Cover me, darling, please. Hey, hey, hey." So I don't know exactly what he's talking about here, but he's asking for protection. He said, "Cover me when I run and cover me through the fire." And fire represents like trials and tribulations, tough things that you're going through, or just troubles in life. Then he said, "Something knocked me out the trees. Now I'm on my knees." And I guess being up in the trees kind of represents safety. And like he said, something knocked him from that place, and now he's in a vulnerable state. Like it kind of makes me think of like being in a nest in the trees. Like when a baby bird falls out of the nest, he's now vulnerable to, you know, predators that come on the ground or just the elements in general. So I guess he's asking for his significant other to kind of protect him from certain things. He said, "Cover me, darling, please." So maybe he's asking her to protect him when he's vulnerable. So as a man, he probably keeps a shield up, you know, doesn't express his emotions that much. And when he does, that leaves him vulnerable to attack or to ridicule or whatever. So maybe he's asking her to be like extra careful during those times when he is being vulnerable, trying to present himself, and make sure that she handles him with care. That's just kind of my guess from what I'm reading. We'll see what the rest of the song says. The chorus goes, "Monkey, monkey, monkey, don't you know you're gonna shock the monkey? Hey, hey." So to me, the monkey kind of represents just the primal self, obviously kind of like a reference to evolution, saying that, you know, people evolved from apes. So when he references the monkey, he's referencing like a lower state of itself, the primal state that is like uncivilized. This is the same thing the Rolling Stones were doing in their song called Monkey Man that I recently reacted to. Same concept. And here he's talking about shocking the monkey. So something is gonna reach down deep inside of him and really tap into his primal self, maybe his primal emotions. Not exactly sure. But the next verse goes, "Fox the fox, rat on the rat. You can ape the ape, I know about that. There's one thing you must be sure of, I can't take any more. Darling, don't you monkey with the monkey. Hey, hey, hey." So he's kind of keeping on track with this animal talk. I think here he might be referring to how like in the animal kingdom, it's a different world. There's not really morals there. It's just survival of the fittest. So it's okay to fox the fox. It's okay to rat on the rat. It's okay to ape the ape. And maybe a parallel here is like humans doing this to each other, basically like repaying evil for evil. He's saying he recognizes that behavior because it's probably happened to him or he's, you know, witnessed it. Basically saying people act like animals sometimes. But then he basically says he's tired of that kind of mindset. He said, "There's one thing you must be sure of, I can't take anymore." So he wants to evolve, so to speak, from those types of behaviors. And he tells her, "Darling, don't you monkey with the monkey." So the picture I'm kind of getting in my head is that he wants to do better as far as human interaction goes. He doesn't want to go tit for tat. He doesn't want to stoop down to certain levels. Even when he does, you know, lose control or, you know, make a mistake and slip down to those levels, he doesn't want her to respond back with that same kind of mindset. Almost like a taking the higher road kind of thing. So maybe kind of saying like in his relationship, if someone's acting out of character, you know, being a monkey, he wants the other person to step up and not go down to that level, not go down to that primal thing, because that's where relationships fall apart. Neither of us were able to be perfect, but if we recognize that behavior, we can like control ourselves and, you know, kind of take it on the chin for that time, and then maybe discuss later when we're, you know, back to our normal selves. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm gathering from it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Next verse he says, "Monkey wheels keep turning, a monkey something's burning. Monkey don't like it, but I guess I'm learning. Shock, 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 watch the monkey get hurt, monkey. Shock, 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 watch the monkey get hurt, monkey." So this is some really interesting stuff he's talking about here. I'm gonna stick with my theory on this because I believe he's talking about changing his behavior. Like for instance, in the early 1900s, like they used to run unethical experiments on animals. And so there were some experiments where they would be trying to get a monkey to do certain behaviors, and they would shock him when he didn't do the behavior, or they would shock him just to see what his response would be, but it all had to do with like behavior modification. So now he's talking about here, his wheels are turning in his brain, his mind is like thinking, and he said something's burning, and basically it's him burning from the shock. And then he said the monkey himself, he doesn't like it, but he's learning. So although he doesn't like the shocks and they're causing him pain and hurt, he's learning from them, and it's kind of slowly changing his behavior. So back to my parallel, when he's acting like a monkey, going out of character, and his significant other doesn't stoop to that level, it kind of changes his response. Like, here I am going crazy, yelling, screaming, making a fool of myself, and here she is calm and relaxed and not feeding into what I'm doing, not, giving it right back to me. And that in turn makes me realize that I'm going out of character. I'm doing like way too much. And that's why he wanted her not to monkey with the monkey, he's the monkey, because it's helping him, progress. And once again, I could be way off track with this, but it just makes sense to me. Next verse he says, cover me when I sleep, cover me when I breathe. You throw your pearls before the swine, make the monkey blind. Cover me, darling, please. Hey, hey, hey. So once again, asking for that protection, asking for that like emotional safety. And then he makes a biblical reference from Matthew 7 verse 6. It says, do not give to dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. So basically saying like, don't give what is valuable to something or someone that can't appreciate it. And I think what he's saying here is that when he's acting like the monkey, his primal self, don't even oblige him. Don't give him a response because he doesn't deserve it, because he's acting out of character. And I think he's almost like taking accountability there for doing so, because it is a choice, but this will allow him to kind of recognize that he's doing it in that moment. Sometimes it's just a quick action, and he has to build a muscle memory of knowing when he's doing it. Then he said he wants to make the monkey blind, so he wants to handicap the monkey. He wants to make it to where the monkey can't even see the opportunities to manifest, and that will be done by her helping him like change his mindset. Last verse I'll go over, he says, monkey, too much at stake, a monkey eye, ground beneath me shake, monkey and the news is breaking, shock, 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 watch the monkey get hurt, monkey, shock, 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 watch the monkey get hurt, monkey. So I think he's saying here that he values his relationship too much to let the monkey affect it negatively. He doesn't want his outbursts or like lack of self-control to like destroy his relationship. So he's asking for her help, her to like hold him accountable, and also not stoop to his level so that the damage that happens is not irreparable. So it seems like he notices he has a bad habit, he has some bad tendencies, and he's making it known to her, and he's asking her to help him, kind of change those things. So man, you guys let me know what your interpretation of this song is. This was some pretty deep stuff, definitely deeper than I initially thought. This was a great song, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.